Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft Survival World here outside my base that we built in the last episode here. Uh, Today we're gonna get into villagers. Yeah. So if I head in here, I did quite a bit of netherite mining in between the episodes. I got quite a lot now. This was from I think. Let's see. It's been probably close to a week now since I actually like finished up the last episode. So 55 was from one trip. I think that was the rest of the TNT or something, or this was just pickaxe mining. I don't remember. And then this was definitely TNT with a little bit of pickaxe mining. And then while I was doing all that, I was also just going ahead and collecting up all of the nether quartz I found with fortune. So I got a bunch of XP and was able to enchant my boots, or another pair of boots and another helmet, because these are getting low. But we're gonna smelt all this up, and then I put mending on my fortune pickaxe, so we're gonna get netherite on that, and then I'm also gonna go buy mending for this shovel, and we're gonna get netherite on that shovel. But while that ancient debris is being smelted up and everything, I did gather up all of the materials that we need for the first build of today. It perfectly fits within the two chests, which is awesome. And this is going to be, as I'm sure you saw by these pumpkin seeds here, it's going to be a pumpkin farm. I'm just doing like the standard multi-layer thing, minecarts to collect it and all that. And I figured I have 3 builds that I would like to get done today, but we'll see if that happens. A pumpkin farm, a villager breeder, and an iron farm. And I figured, okay, I'll build the pumpkin farm first, so that can be collecting pumpkins. And then I'm going to build the villager breeder, so that I can get villagers for the iron farm, and then I'll build the iron farm last. And by that point, I'll have enough pumpkins to trade with some villagers for some emerald and XP and stuff, and we can just get straight on into getting trades locked in and all that. So, yeah, I'm gonna get the netherite stuff, and then we're gonna just start on this build. I'm thinking I'm gonna put it like in this kind of here. I need my cursor. I'm gonna put it in this area here, maybe. I'm not totally sure. I feel like it would fit well here. It's not a super huge build or anything. It's not nearly the size of this. Most of it's actually underground. It'd be a lot better if I had a beacon for this, but oh well. So I'm thinking here, or maybe I put it a little bit over here, but then I'm thinking here because the villager breeder thingy is kind of it's not very interesting, so I can hide it back here, and then I can put the iron farm like here, because those are 2 much more interesting builds. So it's probably going to be here, but anyway. Let's get this stuff on and get into building the pumpkin farm. Half a stack of netherite. I didn't realize that's how much it was gonna be. Plus 1 leftover, plus 1 extra. So it was really 33 netherite, because I already upgraded my other pickaxe. But so I went to put mending on the shovel and I renamed it, but it's not blue and slanted. It's not even the unnamed are blue. It's not even blue. It's just I don't know how that happened. And there we have it. The main build is done. So the windows are blacked out. because on the inside currently it's empty. This is where the pumpkin farm is gonna go, but fairly simple build. I didn't put too much into like the sides and stuff. I just wanted to make it a bit more interesting shape than just the standard rectangle. But the build is not anywhere near done. As you can see, there's 2 holes here. The pumpkin farm is not just gonna be 2 layers up in here. I need to get that spruce block. It's gonna be way down. We have to build a big hole. Oh, I don't have the full thing ready. But this line here, we're going way down to here, and we gotta dig a big old hole about this size, about the size, like it's the size of this room, all the way down to here. So, oh, that's gonna be close. 1 block. 1 block of clearance. We have 1 block of clearance from our enchanting table set up there. Anyway, so originally I was just gonna go ahead and dig out the hole and start building it up on the time lapse, but I decided, we're really getting into doing a lot of time lapses, in the episodes, and that would have added probably an extra like minute or 2 to the time lapse. So I just decided, you know what? No, I'll just do that all not on any time lapse or anything, and just focus on the main build for the time lapse. So we're gonna build out this pumpkin farm here, but we won't time lapse it and everything. Alrighty, so I got the bubble vaders in, and the room where I go to pick up the pumpkins from the chest and stuff in. Now I gotta dig out the area for the farm and actually build this room. The collection room is pretty much done here. We got 4 rows. Oh, hello. We got 4 different like rows of oh, why do I have? I don't even know. Anyway, we got 4 main rows of pumpkins because there's 4 layers to the farm. So now we just gotta dig out the farm area itself and get all that running. And it is now all complete. The farm has been built. But if we come inside here, we got 4 layers to the farm here. Here's the first layer, second layer, or first layer, second layer, third layer, fourth layer, right down at the bottom here. They're all hooked up and all working. I just have a minecart rail for each one, and they go into their own separate unloaders, and all that. It's all good there. And I've let this run for a little bit while gathering materials for our next build. Make sure everything works. And if I come down here, here we go. Everything is working great. We're already getting quite a lot of pumpkins going in here, which is awesome. Head back up here. This room is very plain. I feel like I should put something else in here, but I don't really know what. But if we come outside here, the building itself is very simple, obviously. Simple square, just with some more stuff coming out of it, just to make it a bit more interesting. But we're gonna just go straight into the next build here, which is gonna be the villager breeder and temporary storage place for them while they don't have their home yet, like while I'm figuring out their trades and stuff before I move them to their actual home. Here is the build, or the materials we need for the next build. I'm thinking we kind of hide it in this area back here, like we build it like here-ish or something, and then we take this path here and we bring it around here, and then we take this path and we connect it up there, and then we have a nice path that connects to there, and then the path will wind up this way and go to the villager breeder house right there, because it's a very boring shape. And then we also have this path that continues out here, and we do a nice little roundabout, and I think we should put like another water feature, but like an actual pond, and surround it with some fairly dense trees to try and hide the building here, because it's a very square, rectangular, kind of boring to look at building. So if we can hide it with a really cool looking pond and stuff and a bunch of trees, that could look really cool. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on that. We'll make the time lapse a bit faster this time, because it's not that interesting of a building to look at, and I don't want these episodes to just be time lapse, talk about it, time lapse. So we're gonna get going on this. And there we have it. The building is fully completed. As I said, super boring. Just a big old rectangle. I mean, there's nothing too crazy. I forgot the texture in the backside when I was building it. I don't know if I want to bother texturing it in now. Do I still have... Hello, spider. I still have enough. I'll go texture it real fast in a minute. But this is just the simple villager breeder house. Now, these will be holding cells for the villagers while I figure out the trade and stuff. And then once I figure out the trades, I'll send them off to a different building. But yeah, the next step is going to be to actually get the villagers in here, which I do not want to do. It's going to be so painful. It's so annoying. But that's what we're going to do next. The rail lens all set up, go into the place. Now I gotta deal with this. This is going to be very painful. Hello, Iron Golem. Can I kill you? Yes. Oh, an Iron Golem. Okay, how many villagers are here? Good. That's enough. Villagers. I hate villagers. You know what you need to do, and you specifically don't do it. Get in the cart. Get in the minecart. Yes. There's one. Minecart. Two. Yes. You're chilling now. You are gonna go in this, and you're gonna go up. And you're just gonna work, and there's not gonna be any issues, and it's all gonna be fine. Right? Right. Too far away on it. Yes! Yes! It worked. Let's go! Okay. Now, in theory, we just power this piston. And you're set. You're in place. You don't do anything anymore. You just exist there forever. I think. Then I'll come down here from down here. Break the minecarts this way. Yes. One down. One down. Yes. Oh. Can't believe it worked. It worked. Okay, I've slept. Let's see what happened. It worked. It worked. Yes. My plan, the reason why I have all these rails and stuff on the ground is we go like this. We have them come out and they come to either side. Doesn't matter. And then from there, we send them all the way down to the very, actually for ease of use, I'll probably start them here. So we send them to this first one here. They come in here. I open up the trapdoor. I break this rail. They sit on here. They're locked in place from this. And then I break in place the compositor, lectern, whatever tool they need until I get the trade that I want. I lock in the trades. I flip down the trapdoor. I leave the workstation in front of them to block them off completely so they don't die if the zombie somehow comes in here. I don't think... Bro's giving me the side eye. And then once they're ready, I would like... I put this here. I want to... If I can, just have like an underground rail network to send them where they need to go. And ideally, I could have a little drop chute here and here or something and have like a control room where I just flick levers and it'll send them to whichever room they need to be in. So, the next step, while these villagers are gathering up and everything, I am going to gather the materials that we need to build the little iron farm, which originally I was going to build here, but then I started talking about the whole like pond idea. So I'm thinking it might be small enough to like squeeze in right here and fit there. Otherwise, I'll just put it here and it can be like the central point of the little lake. I don't know, something. We'll figure it out. And I have gathered up everything we need for the iron farm. Now, I've been saying iron farm. It's not like the big, huge, the huge iron farm. No, it's a really small and simple one that's more like it looks good, than it's actually being functional. Later on, when I really need a ton of iron, then I'll go build like the big, huge one. But this one, since it'll always be loaded to my base, it'll just be a nice way to slowly collect some iron as we're just doing stuff around the place. So let's go ahead and get into time-lapse and building up this iron farm. And there we have the iron farm all built up. Not running yet, obviously. So, super simple. This design, well, the farm itself, I'll see if I can find the video. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. The functional part of the farm is copied directly, and then I copied I copied the entire build of the farm directly from the video, and then I modified the blocks and a little bit, I think just the blocks, to fit the palette that I was using for these other builds. So what will happen is there'll be villagers in here in these 3 blocks. There'll be a zombie chilling here, and then it'll get scared. There's no other places for it to spawn except for somewhere in this row. So the iron golem will spawn. It will get pushed off here. It will come down in here. It will take damage on the soul campfires until it dies, and then its drops will be collected and brought into these chests down here, which I need a torch for there. But we need to get the zombies and the 3 villagers in, which hopefully this has been running long enough to have 3 villagers in here, but let's find out. Oh yeah, that's only 2. Dang it. Okay, so I recorded a whole outro and the ending bit and everything. Then I went back when I was editing and somehow my mic got switched over to my Valve Index mic. Even though OBS is set up to take the audio from my actual microphone specifically. I don't know how it happened. No clue how it happened. So we're doing this again. The villagers and the zombie are all in there and everything. You can see him 3 standing there. They're constantly scared, spawning in iron golems, and the villager standing here. He picked up a rail, which is fine. He's got a hat. He's got a name tag, so we're all good there. And then we can see an iron golem's already taking damage down there. And it takes a while. It takes a while. This is not a fast farm, but I mean, we already got 23 iron ingots just from me kind of standing around, not really doing much. So that's more than enough than we need for right now. So yeah, that is going to be the end of today's episode. However, next time we're going to go, I think we're going to connect the paths and make this area start to actually look nice and not just a bunch of buildings kind of scattered around the place. Because right now it's not looking too good. We need to make the area look nice. We need to do, we need to do a bunch of terrain and terraforming and all that type of stuff and make this place look nice. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.